Yep, as love is all we need, then I wouldn't have to be doing my venting. But here, look at the new bags I made. Yes, each little individual stitch hand sewn. Isn't that just so cool? Look at that. Ooh, I like that one. I like 'em all. I like 'em all. And then these are just the new ones I haven't posted yet on my Facebook wall. So they're satchels and totes. That's a nice double-handed tote. Anyway, this one was rather cool. Yeah, see, I haven't vented for a while, so I thought I'd do a vent. Because I'm going through situations and circumstances that are behooving me to even consider thinking that I should give a flying leap about a lot of things. But I know better, because I'm here to make things in this cool look. Double handles. Isn't that cool? Yeah, I love it. And that this creativity and design is for a reason. Even if I don't know what it is, and I gotta do better, but that was kind of cool. What a thought, I had to do it in halves, and oh my gosh. Trying to create beauty in life and making things happier is one of the hardest jobs on this planet. And I have been, isn't that cool? That's an apron. And these are other totes. Yes, well, these are the handbags. These are not shoulder bags. These are handbags. They are each individually stitched, plus lined, and some have pockets. Isn't that cool? That's just too cool. But then some are just simple little bags. These are my favorite little bags. Just for the little ones' needs. Yes, the little ones' needs. Isn't that just too cute? Yes. Yes, that's just too adorable, it is. Yeah, with the handy handles. This is too cute, too. Yes. And for the conservative ones who just want to take something with them. For those who have a little fire in their heart. Look at that. Ooh. Yeah, and they're all each lined. Oh, that one's lined with spider webs. It's really cool. Now, this was a, it's a clutch. Okay? It's probably got, does it have a pocket? Yes, it does have a pocket. But you pull these straps together. That's kind of hard to pull and tie at the same time, right? So, we put the strap, we tie it together. And this is, well, come on, Mona. We tie it together. And this is how you have a clutch tote. This is a surfer motif. It was the colors, man, that got me, the colors. And then this one is another, isn't that cool? Anyway, it's even got a little handle bag with it. And then, what's this one? Oh, this is a long one. I don't know, sometimes I just get into doing long ones. Because they work out. They work out like for, I'll show you. Yes, I will show you since I'm showing and telling here. Yeah, this is part of my vent. See, I don't do shit. You know? No. I don't do shit. I'm a lazy SOB, my favorite. Oh, you can't see it. Yeah, look at there. But see, this has 2 blankets in it. Okay? And can actually be used as a pillow, just in case. Some bags like that one there is for my laptop. That bag there is for all first aid in there. And these are some of my friends. Yes, some of my friends. Real or not. Just like the computers. But anyway. Alright. Hopefully this will work. As it's been a long time since I vented. I mean, if you're supposed to pray, and you're supposed to put out, I had to have it for this picture, because isn't that just a great picture? I might want to move the camera again. Oh, if anything could ever be perfect, it would be amazing. And what a boring life. And then our circulation wouldn't happen. And we wouldn't get all excited. And, oh. Oh. Learning about energies and manifesting a stable condition to get through these occurrences and situations have not been easy at all, because people have assumptions and ideas that it's all supposed to just go their way, and that life doesn't have repercussions for the situations and occurrences that other people's power plays are putting on others. Especially when others get accused for behaving and acting and being a certain way, when that's only an assumption. Okay? Because pure intent is the true reality behind what we are co-creating here. Co-creating. Yeah, I have my ways and means and things that I have to do and put together here. There's how many pieces, and this is only half to put together a bag. But this is doing nothing. Thinking, nah, thinking means nothing. This world has become where you're supposed to have it made in hand. Because this is the only value? Huh? Is the material shit? In a way, I have been blessed. In a way, it's been such a curse. Seriously. Because I can only be me. And I am only me. Because everybody else can do one of these. Because I have learned so long ago. One thing, I'm not going to try to live up to other people's standards and expectations of what, who, and why I am. Not in the least. Wax on, wax off. But then I look to the bigger picture. Because I could walk away. I could drop everything and say, fuck it, because I've done it enough times, I can still do it again. I would really rather not. Because I trust and know that the universe is so much more vast. And the reason why I'm here. Not the rest of this third-dimensional bullshit of the games people play. Okay? At all. No, you can't do this, and hey, don't you do that, and oh, don't even go there. Even though there's truth, facts, and reality. I guess because I never ate lamb, I'm not a sheep, right? Is that it? Is that it? I mean, some people would actually think, okay, because I ate pork, hey, why not? I loved pork at one time. Oh my gosh! Until I realized it's like one chromosome away from humans. But I'd rather have plants because they're at least more chromosomal. But I do have beef every now and then. So, but I don't live for eating. I eat to live. And that's where a lot of ideas come from. For healthy conditions and basically realities of resources. And when the mind is the agenda, and the reality is not through the heart, chaos bigger occurs. Because really, I don't have any chaos in my life normally. Oh, heck no, man. I can get through so many things and people would just look at me. Because I'm just like, hey. Every so often, though, I'll react. And yeah, I get my dander and my panties in a wad. But it's not for my facts. It's for the reality of the existence. It's for the occurrence of the situation that somebody else is intervening in, involving in, assuming in, then responding to things that didn't even occur or really happen. That's the funniest part. I passed it out in writing. I pass a lot of things out in writing, actually. Because I do. I used to really like to write. Now I can talk. You know, for a long time I couldn't talk. Because it was one of those poo-poo things. You're crazy, bitch! What the hell you talking about? Don't tell my wife she's allowed to be an individual and all that. Oh, hell no. She's my slave. She's here to do my work. Well, you start looking for the Sharia law or all the rest of this other Muslim stuff that's going to be coming down because the whole world is changing. We got to get our heads out of our asses and see the more total, bigger picture here. I'm here to state my moments as they happen. I'm sure as hell not gonna try to put something somewhere when I know that the universe has other things that are better for me there. I don't want to fight. I don't want to argue with anybody. I don't even want to have almost a healthy debate because you know what? Having a battle of wits with an unarmed person is not quite fair. And that could be me. I'm not assuming to be better, bigger, or maybe a little brighter. One way I don't have all my colors on. Here, wait, let me put my colors on. Brighter than anybody else. Seriously, does just being yourself intimidate so many of that kind of condition of behavior? Yeah. Yeah. And to me, that's the most hurtful part, that they're hurting themselves and they don't even know it. And that there's an inner control factor that has them hooked. Hooked to the idea they're close to death, man. Spiritually, materially, and physically. Because they have to have that power. That source of direct intent. What does that get you? What does that really get you? And then to go, oh, but poor me, and me this, and me that. Oh, a lot of spoiled children out there claiming to be adults. I'm all for working for the right cause. I'm all for standing up in the reality of this existence at this time that I know it. I might bring up some past things, because actually I'm kind of proud. And that might even be an evil word, pride, oh no! But I am very happy that I can let go of the crap and the existence that was. Because it sure makes it for a much easier time here now. Literally 90% of it. Literally 90% of it. Because I'm not taking this third dimensional reality personally. And you know how blessed I am? I am so blessed. I really am so blessed. And people need to find those blessings. People need to see action, reaction, cause and effect. Wax on, wax off. Ah! And somebody can say, I love you. What? can they show it? By not placating that it's important to make sure that I tell you I love you. When it's all in the other behaviors and actions and situations that occur. It's not the material things that are the vital importance here, okay? The reason why I started doing all the sewing again is because I need to keep my hands busy. Yeah, the computer's fine, but I don't type or spell well, and you gotta be in the right mood to create and type, right? Right now I'm just downloading stuff, so. Because I was blessed. I had a computer go out completely on me, and my favorite listener, number 8, came through for me. I trust the universe and the moments for what they are. And if any other moments come in afterwards, or were previously, I have to let them go. Just to save my psyche, man. But where do you learn to place the reality of that bordering? The bordering of if I should literally speak up and speak out and throw the thing out there to the point of where I know that maybe one person out of a couple thousand may get the drift and make their life happier and better for themselves. Not for me. I mean, come on. Not for me. Because to each his own. Seriously. And I appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. From many people, from many walks of life, etc. But this has definitely been a learn of new reality change. And the conditions and the other players. Because there are players here. And some players don't know how to play because they don't want to think or be like they're going to lose something from their doings. You know? From trying to stand up and be in the moment of, okay, let's work this out and get it done. And I know there's certain times and conditions that warrant the better factors for a more productive outcome. But expectations, assumptions, and power plays still get in the way. I am free to be me. And I want everybody else to be free to be themselves. But I have found myself, and I have found that I'm in constant recreation. And that nothing is ever as it was. And it sure isn't going to be how it's going to be. And when we can see that factor for everybody who we come in contact with life, things get a lot more harmonious. A lot more harmonious. And that's all I really want for everybody and myself, you know? There should be none of this might makes right shit. To me, that's what we're trying to bring clearly out in the open, is that might is not making right. And we have the free will to make the choice of the conditions. Seriously. Seriously. I mean, maybe because I'm just conscious of how I try to walk through life. Maybe it's because I'm really not trying to take everything too seriously and personally when I know it's just an illusion. Because right now, my reality is the goose is having a moment. It's the gooses. It's the gooses. So, all I want to tell you really basically is that these have been astronomical, interesting times and changes for all civilization. And when When the might makes right and the power plays are more evident than the thing that's being created. It's like making a cake and not preheating the oven, forgetting and leaving out the butter, and putting it in the oven in a corner, not in the center, in a corner. Now, bakers would know what I mean.